Don't wait. You are enough.
Granddaddy knew the place. His first business sign was painted by Muhammad Ali's daddy.
I think one of my talents, bro, for real, is just spreading good energy.
It's just good for the heart, good for the soul.
The bad days is what makes me who I am. The music and the wisdom, the knowledge. Shit, you gotta go through something to even talk about something, bro.
Place, but it was the steak, like hibachi with rice, whatever. Got that them tots, they had like jerk beef on it, and then the burger was like a nacho burger. This shit was fire. Finish the plate.
I'm fat, nigga.
At the heart of me, you already know.
But y'all back ODDBall, no POD this time. You know what it is. MARCRASHID DOMOINIQUE. I had to go ahead and...
Chill.
The government?
Nigga gave my gov. He's crazy.
You the one that signed it on as Marcus. You gave them my government.
The United States government?
You know how this administration is working, nigga. Put that straight into the
my government, bro. Nobody calls me that. My own mama don't call me Dominique. It's crazy.
Dominique Davis.
Crazy work.
Ashley gets... Oh, stop. I did it again. She get mad when I call her by her full name. You never call me by my full name. What?
Offended.
You call me Ash or
Ashley.
Boo.
Here's the thing with me, bro. Like,
A baby.
it depends on how you start with me. So like if you started off calling me Dominique, like, you good. Cause that's what I'm used to. But if you started off calling me Domo and then you try to say Dominique, I'm gonna be like, hey bro, chill. You know what I'm saying? It really just depends on how you started off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I feel that.
even in my professional, like with me being a real estate agent, like all the realtors call me Domo, so it's like weird when people call me Dominique. But like I introduce myself as Dominique, you know what I'm saying? Especially it's like people that I don't know or they don't know me. But if they know me, they know that they call me Domo. So
all right, well that's his
I
introduction.
feel the same because Shitty was started in high school.
New Shitty
So
was
like
coming out.
when people like now, like let's say you met me in the last 5 years and you then hear about that and then you call it to me, I'd be like, it don't sound right from
So
you.
did you always have like has it always been weird like when you been like getting introduced and people see your name and like
say
you
it
know
wrong?
they say it wrong or they pronounce it wrong and you like it's actually this. You have to, or do you even correct them or you just let them do whatever?
I get this question a lot. So it depends on how close we are. Like if it's someone I'm only gonna talk to you this one time, whatever it is. Like
I
I'm
don't give a
ordering
damn.
food or just I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like whatever. Yeah, I'm Rashid today then. But if it's somebody I know that's like, hey, we're gonna have an ongoing relationship regardless of how it is, I'm gonna be like, yo, I just want you to know my name's Rashid because when you hear other people call me Rashid and then you're gonna be like, why didn't you tell me? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, like it's Rashid.
All right, so a question. Here's another question. Have you ever asked your parents, why the fuck did y'all spell my name this way and
Absolutely.
say it another way? Well, okay, I need to know the answer. It's just questions that need answers. I got a segment for y'all too for this. It might not be all sports related, but it's a funny segment that we got.
That's cool. That's cool. I asked my mom, and my dad blames my mom, of course.
Okay.
And
of
then
course.
That's
so
what I
my
would
mom, I'm like, she's like, well, I got it out of a Muslim book. I am not Muslim, y'all. Even though people think I am based on my appearance.
Little
And
Nipsey.
then they see my name, they like, oh yeah, that nigga definitely, you know what I mean? But she got it out of a Muslim book, and instead of pronouncing it Rashid, she was like, it's Rashid. So it's Rashid, nigga. I don't know what you want me to say. That ain't to you. That's to the world. Like,
No, I got you, bro.
because
I ain't
people be
taking no
like,
offense,
it's
brother.
spelled wrong. Like, I'm like, bro, I've so many names that have extra shit. Like, just chill. Just my name's Rashid. That's how it's spelled. What you want me to say?
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. I saw the name Rashid, but he spelled it the same way as yours, and
Of
I
course.
saw him and I thought, you're the problem. See, you're the problem. Rashid, my problem. It's you. Don't let me catch you slipping, nigga. I will whoop your ass. Snatch that name right up off you.
That's
You seen a nigga rob a nigga for a chain, never for a name.
That's crazy. I know.
But
Yeah.
shit, what y'all want? What y'all want to start with? UofL basketball.
Shit, start wherever you want to start, bro. Keep it organic, man. Just whatever rolls off.
What was the segment you were talking about? I'm interested. I'm too interested already.
Oh, the segment was all right. It's actually a couple. I gotta think of them because I've been having them and I got them wrote down somewhere, but I don't know.
Oh, okay.
All right, but here's definitely one. Right, it's definitely one. And I don't know if y'all, y'all been podding for a minute, so I don't know if y'all have attacked these in other pods. If y'all have, just let me know. We can cut it out. But what's what's something that Louisville people, the top 5 things that Louisville people do or say that makes you know that they from Louisville and lets you know that it's just like a strictly Louisville thing? Like I have one in my head right now, like I know for sure that is number one. And like when people say this, like they judge you like off of your answer.
What high school you went to?
Yeah, exactly. Like what high school did you go to?
We
That's
ask
very
everybody.
that's most
That's like the most Louisville shit because it like, and we all went to, I feel like the 3 public private schools. You know what I'm saying? So like respectively, like I went to Mill, Marcus went to Manual, and Rashid went to Ballard. So it's like if I tell somebody, I went to Mill, they be like, "Are you one of them Mill niggas?" Be like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you judging me off of because of where I went to school? You know what I'm saying?
because they dated a male. Yep. Breakout. What's a male?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's like number one. I think number 2 is like if you see somebody with like either White Castles and Big Red or Grippos in a Big Red. Like
You
that's
already
number
know.
2. Like that's like definitely like, are you from Louisville? You know what I'm saying? Like
The
that's some Louisville
Shias.
shit.
The
Bro,
Shias.
when I was living in Bama, when I would come home, I would get that like 24 pack of like Grippo boxes, and I would take them
Yeah.
back, and I'd take them to
People
work.
be like, what the is that?
They'd be like, yeah, literally, what is that? And like they'd try them, and then, bro, you got to try these chips. So I'd be like, that's crazy. Like, to us, it's just a bag of Grippos, to them, they're like, I've never seen this technology.
Rashid goes down in Black History Month as the first ever take a bag of Grippos down to Alabama. Martin Luther King had a dream about you.
Right. I am the dream, nigga. I'm Black History.
I'm living the dream. Do you think he marching through Selma? I wouldn't bring these.
I'm
back
trying
to
to think of some other ones, but those are the ones like for sure that I know. Like
I'm ready to
like,
shake. I'm finna.
my gosh,
I'm ready to shake. No.
Ray. When I see people say Ray, R-E, bro, it makes me so mad, bro. I feel like
Ray shake.
Bro, do y'all ever feel like y'all lead us now as African-American young men?
Yeah.
And when you see your people doing some dumb shit, you be like, bro, what are you on, bro? Like, you ain't grown up nothing. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling like an elitist, but I don't be wanting to be feeling like that, bro. But
I mean, you just got to grow up one day. You got to grow, and you got to stand, and you have to stand on something. And if that means grammatically I'm standing on full words, then I'm standing on full words. You can tell when you're texting somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, don't do me like that. Don't send me no ES. Everything else you send me after that, like I'm not really paying attention.
What bothers me, bro, when somebody hits you up with the yo, don't hit me with the yo, bro.
Just the YO, just like a text message.
Bro. I hate yo. Like it just makes me feel like you about to ask me for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't do it, bro. Just don't do it.
I do that sometimes, so I remember that. If I usually do it if I ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, don't hit me with the yo.
Bro. With like Marcus, I ain't gonna say it, but like somebody ain't talk to him, like yo, like just like it's like what up, like an introduction.
So like, do I have to say yo, what's good to let you know I'm not
just
asking?
Don't even say yo.
Don't say
like,
yo.
Don't say yo.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I have bad experiences. I have bad
That's
experience.
crazy.
Bro.
You got trauma?
Yes, I have
trauma.
Around 2 letters. Around 2.
I have trauma.
That nigga sees a yo-yo and runs the other way.
I don't know. And that's why I be saying I be feeling like an elitist or something like. And I ain't rich. I ain't nothing, bro. I'm just a regular dude, bro. But like I have at least that I can remember 3 instances where people have asked me for monetary favors in my DMs.
Well, you
And
have evidence.
And it always starts off as yo. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to do the small talk. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Get to the
It's
point.
been a minute, bro. You know, I see you doing your thing.
That's
and
Who?
That's
living. I'm
like,
living
bro,
life.
You hit it
I'm
with the
living my
gratitude. I
life.
appreciate you, bro. You know, blah blah blah.
that's the blueprint. Build you up first.
And
He
then
build you up.
You might have 7 to 10 messages in between, and then after they feel the comfortability start to ooze in, then they be like, "Man, I'm having a hard time, bro."
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? You should be like, "Bro, I'm having a hard time too. I got a kid."
Right.
You just asked about the kid, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. So I just got bad experience, and then me and my barber talk about it all the time. Like he hates it too, and I can understand it. Like he's on schedule. You know, he got a booking site. So when somebody came book and they hit them in the DMs, yo, like no, don't. If what you see on my books is what you see. I cannot squeeze you in. Nobody has canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I can't. There ain't no spots for you.
I am who I am.
I see. You just gave me. I just thought of something. So I usually go to this barbershop right on Bardstown, not far from me. I usually go to one specific person. Last minute, I wanted to get my shape up. I had already got my hair braided, so it ain't that tough, you know. Literally, this little bit of hairline, the back, and then the beard.
And then the beard, right?
So I booked with this other guy in the same barbershop because he was open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I just want to get in and out. He's like, so I sit down and he's like, you know, what you want me to do? And I'm like, I just want to shape up, taper, even my beard out, you know, because when it starts growing sometimes little pieces. So I can just tell by how he's looking like he just want to say something, but I'm like, you know, say, you know, whatever it is, like you the barber. But he goes ahead and does it, cuts it. At the end, he's like, hey, next time you book with me, add the beard service on. And I'm trying to get out. So I'm like, okay, I got you. And I'm going back to the other guy anyways in the future. Bro, the cut is already $45 to do this and do the back of my hair. You telling me I will have to add more on for you to do my beard too? It's $45. Am I tripping?
Well, okay, so how much was the beard? How much is
I didn't look because he said I got you this time type stuff, you know what I mean? But next
After I
time.
just spent $45 with you on the line, nigga.
You ain't even gotta touch my hair. You literally don't have to touch it. Like it's just a shape up. So I'm like, I'm scared to even know how much it actually is to add on. Just know that I ain't doing it. So you ain't gotta worry about it. Shit.
So when Drewski and Desi Banks come out with videos and y'all start complaining like pastors do, I don't want to hear shit from y'all barbers. I don't want to hear shit. Because $60 lineups and shit like that, like I'll just smack the shit out of you for that. Like I'm not about to argue with no about it either.
See, my barber been smooth. He done went up maybe once or twice since I've been with him, but like he don't get outrageous. And maybe because it's different for him, he owns the shops. So like he's cool. You know what I'm saying? But like I see it in 2 ways. Sometimes I'll be feeling like some people get a little outrageous, you know, but like I feel like the most I would pay for a haircut is like maybe $60. I think anything over that is like preposterous. Like, but you gotta gradually get me to the 60. You can't just start me off on the 60. You know what I'm saying?
And you also have to be cutting.
Yeah. Like when I first started,
not
I feel
lining
like when I first
up.
Yeah, you definitely gotta be
That's
cutting
what
up.
I was about to say. Like, Domo, imagine
You
you
definitely
have
gotta be cutting up.
You don't gotta
You can't
touch
just
that,
give me
bro.
no lethargic ass haircut. Like you
Come
gotta be
on,
cutting
bro.
up, and it at least gotta last me a week. You know what I'm saying? Like the freshness gotta last me a nice time. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you when you right there, brothers.
Y'all lucky I have no boys, because otherwise I'd be cutting her.
I swear to
I'm not
God.
playing I'm not playing games with niggas. Like if you want to raise your shit so high that it's gonna be like that, then I'm gonna have less haircuts or I'm just gonna do more shit myself and you're gonna keep getting the same amount of money. You're just gonna get it in less
People.
opportunities. So yeah, so they gotta understand like at the end of the day, like that eventually it's gonna have a ceiling and the ceiling is gonna bust.
Yeah.
This isn't Atlanta, this is Louisville. You can't follow all trends through the online and then reciprocate that back to your environment and think that price control is going to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not how business works. Though. Speaking of niggas who got their hair braided and got a shape up, Mikel Brown.
Right. I knew you not to say that.
It's the only segue I had.
Transitioning.
It's the only segue I had. And Javon, who lets his hair just do whatever like me. What'd y'all think about the win over Bay?
That's crazy.
Y'all do be having the same hairstyle though.
Don't we? If you look close enough, you'd be like,
he had to think about it.
Funny.
You'd be like, is this nigga really trying to look like Javon?
What you asking about the Baylor game or the whole week?
The Baylor game. Well, no, we'll start with Mikel. We'll start with Mikel because that'll lead us through the whole week.
I think when he plays like that, bro, like it shows what the team can do, but it literally goes as he goes. And we knew that, but I think the time without him helped the other teammates know, like, we got to be able to win without him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when he comes back, like, we that much more potent. But it was a point in the game, and like I've been saying in all the other pods we done, and I've been saying it very loudly online, other forums. If we keep the 3-point shot at a good rate instead of an alarming rate, we're good. It was a little less than 15 minutes in the game the other day, and we were 7 for 16. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like
not
the
7 for 22.
Huh?
Not 7 for 23.
Yes, exactly. We were 7 for 16, right there, almost at that 50% mark, and then we hadn't taken 23s yet. And we were shooting at a good clip. So it's like, you get downhill, you do what you got to do. I like it. I'm starting to see Kelsey throwing some sets. They running some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what we need to see. And we're not saying that the whole offense got to be dribble handoff,
right,
back cut, flare screen, all that type of stuff. But give us something down there. Like when it start to get tough and the offense starting to look, slow them down and run this, and run that, run that. You need to at least have, I would say, 5 to 10 set plays to get you to where you need to go to slow the game down and do what you need to do.
I think that's a big improvement, like you said. I think when we were going on that run where everyone was complaining about Pat Kelsey and not changing things and this and that, the small things, like when you play a slow team, throwing the press to speed the game up so you can keep getting your shots up and not playing their game. Like you said, more sets. People were complaining, well, you had Chucky last year and you have a freshman point guard, Chucky. He could run sets all day and turns and blah, blah, blah. And now you're running more of an organic offense. You're more flowy and this and that. But still, we were like, you need a certain amount of go-to plays and stuff like that.
Especially with a freshman, bro. Especially with a freshman. Like, even though he's gifted and he's, he's a lot more athletically skilled than Chucky or whatever, sometimes you need that
structure.
Calming. Yeah, you need that calming, like, okay, I know where I'm supposed to be. I know where I'm supposed to get the ball. And then as that starts to break down and they start to as the other team, they start to over-defend and overdo things, then that's when I can get to my spots and kind of do a little more free-flow offense. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they're trained more for that, considering they're like trained for the NBA in comparison to just a free flow offense and just we're gonna run motion. It's just like we don't do that no more. We run pick and rolls, but that's not motion. You feel me? So it's like, I agree with you from that standpoint. And then on it, like Pat Kelsey's press, you know how like as a city we're used to defense and our press creates turnovers and stuff like that. It did, but like I feel like Pat Kelsey uses his more as a tool, not as a weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Because
it's just a tool to help him.
I've been paying attention. We don't really do it unless Case and Pryor's in the game. I don't know if
Yeah,
y'all
Case
seen
and
it.
Kanai. That's what I said too. Case and Kanai at the top.
Yeah, like
Generally.
and Kaysen is the person that starts the press. Like he's always on the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And so I don't know why. Like I've been, y'all know I've been saying it, bro. We need to see more roots. And then for some reason,
ever since you said that though, he's been playing well.
And then for some reason, I didn't understand why we hadn't been playing Kaysen prior. Like if there was something that was lingering that Kelsey just wasn't saying, or if there was something.
I think it was in his mind.
No,
coming
you
off
think it was in whose mind?
Case,
Kaysen.
like as far as
okay, so here's my thing. Listen to me. I get that. I'm not taking that.
I think he was in the doghouse a little bit
but
too.
for not,
keep going.
He wasn't seeing the floor. Like he was.
That's my point.
0 minutes, and
I think he was in the doghouse.
He's too big of a body. Pause. That we could utilize. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that Ali Khalifa is better than Kaysen Pryor. I'm not.
But did you
that at all.
see some of them early times he got in the season? He looked lost out there.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying you gotta let him. You gotta be able to let him fight through that, bro. Yeah, bro, because like he's fighting back from an injury, so you gotta let him be able to get that out of his system. You know what I'm saying?
He's also fighting through a lot.
You can't punish it for him because, bro, he was our best player last year before he got hurt.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And what I was saying about Roots is he's the energy that we don't have on the squad. Like, we don't have no athletic wings. But
you don't have no energy.
He's the only athletic wing that we have.
We don't have no energy guys. No, we don't have no energy guys.
And the two energy guys that we have is either splitting he was splitting minutes with Javon Hadley, and the other one wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I went to the Notre Dame game when Kaysen Pryor like broke out with the energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then we come back at Wake Forest, and he didn't really play him again. So I'm like, I don't understand what's going on, but I think you just got to have a healthy diet of getting him in, because if not anything, he can give us some fouls. You know what I'm saying? He can give us some length, like give us something. Like
I think he was in the doghouse.
I fuck with Big Ollie, but he ain't doing nothing but passing the ball.
But it wasn't even about Ali at that point, Domo.
Yeah,
Zoo was getting more minutes than him. It wasn't even, so that's why I say that it had to do with him being in the doghouse or his knee not responding. In that
press conference and was like his progress or his process. I'm like, bro, he's doing a lot of word jargon. Like, you know, he's doing a lot of word jumbling. Like, just tell us the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think, bro, I think it's a learning curve for Pat too, bro. Like,
Definitely
I think this year more so than last year. Like last year, he came in, it was a learning curve, but at the same time, like the excitement was there. So there was like really no expectation, right? But then you set a standard the first year, so now there's expectation. So when there's expectation, there's a lot more criticism. And then when there's criticism, you know, fortunately, Louisville fans are overly critical, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm one of them
sometimes. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm all the time, but we over criticize because we so used to a certain standard of basketball and we used to straight shooters. You feel me? So it's like we in this different time of basketball where, you know, you trying to protect the players and protect their brand and also cater to the new realm of players that are going to be coming in next year. So you can't really be saying all the stuff that you want to say out in the media because it's like you still want to appeal to players to come here next year because it's just going to be another turnover. You know what I'm saying? With transfer portal and whoever he decides to recruit. So it's like, you know, he's trying to navigate how to do that all while him being like at a mid-major school and then coming up to like a blue blood type of school. You know what I mean? So it's just, and then the fans want to hear certain stuff. So when people ask him stuff and he doesn't give us like clear answers, it just be like, just tell us the truth, boy. Yeah, just tell us what it is. So we ain't questioning you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just tell us.
Sugarcoat it more so.
Yeah. Like if you tell us, man, Kaysen, he ain't really doing good in practice. he done messed up, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, cool. Like, let us know. But if you try to protect him, you know what I'm saying, then you need to come up with a good enough answer that protects him and then also gives us something where we don't have to question what you saying.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm him, I understand, like, I understand why he responds the way he does to the shit, but I agree with you that he needs to have better answers. Like, two things can be true. Like, I would be
Yeah, for
prickly
sure.
like him. I'd be prickly.
I don't think that he's wrong for responding when I'm just saying just
Right.
for
For
criticism
his self,
reasons.
but that's for his own self.
And for going
You want
forward.
less of a headache. You the one causing. You the
Yeah.
one. I wouldn't say causing it. You're maximizing it. You know, you're not minimizing it or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can do better too. No. With all that being said, Pat's gotten better. Just like his team has. Pat's gotten better.
I'll
The
give him
biggest
credit.
thing about it all is we do be criticizing and we like critical of him, and he's about to win 20 games for 2 years in a row. You know what I'm saying?
He's about to start his career off like 50-15. You feel me?
You see what I'm saying? So, and that's all that it comes down to is Louisville basketball fans are spoiled. We had 3 in a row. We had 3 bad, I would say 4 bad years in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Of just where it's just like we was doing good, and then Chris Mack bounced on us or whatever happened, and then the Padgett shit, and then the Kenny Payne shit was just a debacle. And so it was just like, when he came, it was just a breath of fresh air, and then it's just like, you got to think, you look at it like, we just beat a team and a guy who everybody thought that was going to come here. And his team is 13-12. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just beat that same guy that everybody was talking about that they wanted. And then Baylor gave him the money, and so he was out of here on coming here, and then we got some guy that nobody had never heard of.
Right.
And it was between him and Dusty May. And Dusty May's done a good job, you know, at Michigan. And now you got Pat Kelsey he's turned us around. It just is what it is. He turned us around. People might not like his style or whatever, and he has some learning to do. But like you said, Marcus, he's figured it out. Like, all right, I got to do what I got to do. And he's done it both years. Like last year, he did the same. We had the same problem. Shooting too many threes, doing this, doing that. Then when we lost Pryor, and we lost Johnson. We lost Corn Johnson, and we lost Pryor. And he realized, like, I don't have a deep enough team to be shooting these threes like this. Like, we gotta defend, and we gotta play hard-nosed basketball. That's what we did. This year, he went and got the shooters for the team that he wanted to have. It started off good. But then when you get down to when you got to play physical teams and you got to have bodies moving and you got to make people guard you, slow the game down, stuff like that, it don't work out. See, I'm saying this because I learned it as a football coach, bro, right? So as a football coach, we had a team that was like very dynamic offensively. We used to scoring fast. We used to run and score up, and we can breathe a little bit, right? And we ran fast-paced offense. But when we got in those games where we playing good teams, instead of us going fast, we needed to slow the game down. And if we didn't slow the game down, we're going to get our ass blown out because we playing teams that got, 30-plus kids. We only got 28 kids, maybe 25, right? 25 to 28 kids. They playing 30-plus kids, so they can rotate on offense and defense. Offensive players is playing defense. See what I'm saying? So it's like, if we ain't slowing the game down and we ain't scoring, it might be a game where we done met our match. We're not scoring. So we ain't scoring, then we turn around and putting our, 7 to 8 kids back on defense. They scoring fast. We trying to match them.
Shrink the margin.
And then we getting off the field. We 3 and outs. We 6 and out. You know what I'm saying?
Are they scoring again?
And then they going to score again. Then we trying to play fast to get back scoring, but it ain't working in our favor because
it's the only way y'all play complementary. It's the only way y'all play complementary ball.
Exactly.
Still,
that's what I'm saying about Pat Kelsey. Is like, he's learning like, all right, I gotta have other stuff in the arsenal when our threes are not falling because that's
Correct.
fast play. But if we gotta slow this game down, then we gotta slow this game down. And I'll tell you one thing. This is one thing that I've realized too. I never thought I would say that I miss James Scott, but we could have used him on this team.
Definitely.
We could have used him on this team.
Another big body.
Yeah, like him.
Sure.
Because
Rebounding.
I feel like you could have had two groups of 5. You know what I'm saying? You could have had 2 groups of 5. You could have had. See, my starting lineup. This would be my starting lineup. I would start Mikel. I would start Conwell. I would start Roos at 3, and then if we had James Scott, I would start him at 4. I would start Frew at 5. You feel me? Or you can interchange Case in or whatever. And then on the next 5, I'm bringing in Rogers. I'm bringing in McNeely. I'm bringing in Woolley, and then I'm bringing in another big, or stretch the floor out with Hadley. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would have done, and I would have staggered their minutes, off of fouls or whatever. But I would have run a 2-5 system. Like, I'm going 2 5s. And I mean, I know it ain't his fault that James Scott left, but I done watched 2 Ole Miss games, and I ain't seen James Scott get no clock for real.
He ain't down there doing nothing.
He's the one who took it. I'm sure Pat Kelsey told him you're gonna have a reduced row. Is what it is, and he took the whatever, which he should have had a reduced row. But at the same time, that's what it is. I agree with you, especially with such good passing big men, and him being the recipient of some of those high lows, or just this and that.
And then it would have gave us 2 shot. It would have gave us 2 shot blockers. So like,
especially since he would have been the help. He would have been the help.
Would have helped the helper.
So he wouldn't have had to be the primary defender like he was last year.
Every time Frew goes for a block, we give up an offensive rebound because we don't have another big
Somebody
body.
to box out,
It's
right?
Hadley, and Hadley's playing like
he's
Draymond
doing his
Green,
best.
and he's not Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
And then on offense, he would have been getting fed by Mikel.
He would have been off the screen in a row.
Like,
and then think about the shooters. Think about the shooters
Just
off
stand there, and Mikel's going to find you.
Right. You can sit there and you can just sit with a few shooters around too. Like, that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, you serious? So it's just, I agree with you on that one. I've thought about that before. It's not the first time I've thought about James Scott and his ability on this team, especially since our bigs, need help, especially in that defensive area and rebounding. So big one by Domo. But anyways, you know what we want to talk about, Domo.
I don't, so I'm listening.
Shit, I don't even know if I know.
14 threes in 2 games. 74 points, 45 points in the first, record. I was literally talking to someone right before it saying, it's crazy he's a top 10 pick and doesn't have a signature game yet.
I don't know. That's a lie. Kentucky game, he came out, cuz. Marcus,
a signature.
Bro. That was early.
A signature.
It was so long ago, bro.
A signature. That's not a signature game by him.
It was a signature game. What do you have?
That the game makes it more. The game makes it more. I'm talking about a signature, and it's because a top 10 pick. I give you to a certain degree, but I'm like, he left some on the table. I'm talking about a real, just like this is.
Oh no, Marcus.
This is what it looks like on peak performance.
I'm gonna tell you, I can't agree with you because
you don't have to. You don't have to.
I know, but I'm just saying it got lost because he got hurt and all the rigmarole about him sitting out and all that stuff. When we play Kentucky, bro, we never play Kentucky in November. It was like our 4th game, bro. And they was ranked and we was ranked. And when's the last time we beat Kentucky?
I'm just saying the game has given it. See, that's what I'm talking about. You keep talking about Kentucky. You're talking about the mystique of the game and how that makes it.
I'm not
okay,
talking
good
about
for
it as
them.
I'm not talking about them as a rival. I'm talking about them as Kentucky.
You haven't said one thing about Mikel's performance besides his scoring output.
Think this is where y'all disagreeing. I think you need more than one signature game. That was, like you said, that was early.
Yeah, it was early.
That was early.
But his second game against Baylor was even a better performance by him than that Kentucky game, which is what I'm talking about.
It's like updating your resume though. Like now he got it.
So how was that a signature game when that was just,
it can be added to the list, but like you need like 3. You need an early one. You need something mid-season to be like, y'all ain't forget about me, did you?
45 was enough for me.
In the season,
I don't need no more. 45 is enough for me to have a signature game.
Right.
But I'm just saying his second signature game is better than the game in which you call in his signature game.
In this class, you need more than one signature game.
Because also he's going to need another one.
This class is crazy.
He's going to need another one.
It's not going to matter, though, because they've already made their mind up about Darren Peterson and A.J. DeBonsa. He could have the rest of the year, he could have 30-point games, and it wouldn't matter.
He's not better than either one of them.
That's my point.
That's why I'm saying. I love Mikel, but he's not better than one of them. Have y'all watched DeBonsa play, bro?
Yes.
We've watched Darren Peterson in front of us torch his ass. We know.
Yeah.
And he was trying hard. He just wasn't on.
And I mess with Darren Peterson, but I think DeBonsa is the best prospect. I feel like he's the most pro-ready.
If Darren Peterson didn't act like Kawhi Leonard, I would agree. I would disagree with you. But until he actually wants to play, like through the bumps and bruises, which is college, he's getting paid for 1 year. I'm not gonna blame you on that. You feel me? But at the same time, we have Kawhi in our lives, so we scared. We've seen somebody like
right. We've seen this before. But again, before we lose it, I think he needs another one because let's say if we get late in the season, ACC tournament or the tournament, and he folds, I'm talking about Mikel. I don't know if y'all are aware.
Okay.
There's chatter about like where he should be picked. Like it's not 100% lottery. I ain't saying I necessarily believe that. I'm just saying there's talk.
You don't think it's like that, Domo? I think he's got to be lottery, right?
The only thing that scares me about him is he's kind of small and he falls a lot.
I think he's still growing.
That's crazy. My stepdad was literally just saying that today. Like, he's always on the damn floor. He's a Kentucky fan.
He falls a lot, bro. He does.
But he's right, though. It adds up. Dwayne Wade,
it
eventually added up on Dwayne Wade and stuff like that, where it's like, you fall too much, man. Like, we just have wrestlers on. What our wrestlers just say, you can't fake falling, no matter what you do in life. You can just be walking. Oh, y'all, at church today, y'all, towards the end of the sermon, dude was coming through walking, tripped over somebody's bag and face planted right in front of where I was, in front of church. Church has like 2,000 people, right? He fell right where I was, bro, and like face planted. He thinks like 60, right?
I hope you tried to hold him in.
I did. And Terrence, who's in our small group, Terrence is preaching, and Terrence is like looking, and I'm like, and then me and another dude, somebody else is like helping him up now. He's like, I'm good. Terrence is looking, he's like, oh yeah, he felt like an athlete. He's all right. He bounced back up. He's good. He started laughing and stuff, but I'm like, bro, fell hard. Big dude. But anyways, my bad. I had to hurry up, get that out. Anyways, yes, Mikel Brown falls too much.
That's the only thing that scares me. It's just him, how small he is and how much he falls.
I don't shout out too many people, but Maven talks about how Louisville, the teams have just fall too much. And when you fall, you don't even get back on defense or things like that. You're not an athlete if you fall.
We used to have smaller guards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can see why they fall. He's 6'5", so I don't know why he falls, but
the big ass feet.
Like you said, he's probably still growing because even though he is 6'5", he's skinny.
Yeah, he's
still growing. But that doesn't explain falling. Falling is like athlete. Like, are you an athlete or not? Fuck being a basketball player. Are you an athlete? Do you have
some of his takeoffs though? He'll jump and he'll get the dunk, but then he'll come down and be like, he'll just fall.
Or
that's strength. That's strength.
They try to do the quick lay-ins, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel the help coming or the blocker coming, and you try to slide the lay-in fast, you know, and you'll land awkward off of that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I never really paid attention to it, but my stepdad literally said that like a few hours ago. Like, sitting at the kitchen table talking about it, he was like, "He's always on the damn floor."
He is.
I never paid attention to that, bro.
He is.
There
So
has been
both
a
y'all
couple
answer
times
he's
where I've been like, he done failed, like especially
Fruit.
when he came back from the injury, and I'm like, bro, get the off the floor. So I guess I really just didn't pay attention. Excuse me, pay attention to
no,
it.
Fruit.
it's often.
Fruit
But
falls a lot too.
right. I told y'all in the
Fruit falls a
fumbling with
lot.
the ball a little bit, he didn't got a little
He got
better,
better, but he falls. He's a faller.
Bro, I'm telling
but
y'all, bro.
to both of y'all,
I'll ask this question, and I wanted to know why, bro. Like, why
Kobe
can't
Rogers
we?
is the biggest faller.
Why can't we
My
ever
bad.
have a polished big?
We have had polished bigs.
and
They're just not the best. Samardo Samuels was polished.
That was the only one, bro.
what about
That's the only
character?
one.
David Paget.
They was by the time David Paget got here, he was old, so he should have been polished.
What about character?
We had him for how long?
He wasn't even though his game was polished, his everything else
His
was
head
not.
wasn't polished.
It was
See what I'm
Shane
saying,
Band.
bro? Think about all the big men that we've had. They've never been polished, bro. None of them. They was always
what about
raw.
Juan Pelosi? I'm just
No, hold on. No, I'll give you that one.
I'm joking.
Juan-
no,
no,
I'm
Juan
joking.
was-
Juan's
actually.
cold. Juan was
No,
cold.
Juan was cold. That
Juan
nigga's
was
footwork
cold.
was clean.
Juan was
His
cold.
footwork was clean, but we've never had. Our
he just
bigs
wasn't
were
hard.
like our.
Right. There's something missing still.
I'm trying to think. Now I liked Onuaku. I feel like he was a little polished, a little
He
bit.
He was though. He was.
You know what I'm
Your boy
saying? But I'm
was.
just talking about somebody
Enoch.
that can
Enoch.
get they Enoch.
He's the
Enoch was
most-
probably the
he's-
only
he's the-
one
He was
that was polished on this side. On this side, I loved.
on both sides. On
Enoch.
both. He was
Yes.
athletic. He
loved
was strong.
Enoch.
He could play
I
defense.
loved
He could shoot
Enoch.
a three.
Enoch
That's
was
it.
polished. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
That's
When I
it.
say polished, I'm saying somebody that can get the ball on the block and can go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta give them a screen. You don't gotta give them a lob all the time. You can literally give them the ball on the block. They can turn and face. They can jump hook. They can do something. You know what I'm saying? Like what you was talking about, Frew, he gets the ball, fumbles it, and he'll try to do that backing down, and he look like damn cat against DeMarcus Cousins. Like he ain't going nowhere, bro.
Like what kind of shoes you got on?
Him and
Yeah,
Khalifa.
bro, that's
him
all I'm
and
saying,
him and
bro.
Khalifa.
Just, somebody that can get the ball on the block and do something with it. Pass out the block, turn and face, get to a post move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Play with that back to the basket type of thing. But back to Mikel, I mean, I think, like I said at the beginning, bro, I think it shows his upside and what everybody was looking forward to with him, you know what I mean? I think he just had to get back into a groove of feeling it. I feel like he was maybe pressing at the beginning when he came back because of all the noise around his injury and, like I said, the fans and people making up these narratives, that he didn't want to, that he was sitting out and he wasn't coming back. So I think he just needed to get his sea legs back under him.
I agree with you. That's the same thing that I said, Domo. That's the same thing I said when I was talking about, I'm like, either after his 45 points performance and he's off for a whole week, I'm like, he should be like back in that second gear. You know what I'm saying? Where like, when you first come back from injury and you like out of breath, you're not really in game shape, but then it finally clicks. And now you're fresher actually than everyone because they've been playing the whole season, all that stuff. I feel like it was something like that.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Now things I feel like I noticed. I want to see if y'all noticed. Kel and Frew, they have a real connection. Free.
Yeah, because it's the only person
I
that
just
gives
think
him the
their
damn
games
ball.
complement each other.
That's the only person that gives him the ball.
And their
Who else is
games
giving
go
them the
together
ball,
like
bro?
a puzzle.
The games do go together,
that's
and
the
you're
only
right.
person
He's the only
that's giving
person
him
who
the
gives him the
ball,
ball.
Like
You're right.
I f with Conwell, but when Conwell get that, him going up. When Conwell get the ball, it's going up, cuz.
He did. He had one good one to Frew. He had one good one where
But
he
that-
dunked it. That one where he.
That's why Mikel's so important because Conwell, he probably in his head identifies I'm a scorer, I'm a shooter.
Right. As
I
in
mean, he's not a
Mikel's
point
like
guard.
he's really using that screen and really trying to throw that.
And it's crazy because like I don't know, when I look at Conwell, I feel like he's small, but he's not small. You know what I'm saying? Like on TV, I guess he don't look like he's 6'4", bro, but he gets down and he can finish. You know what I'm saying? But we just not. I guess it's just we're not used to having big guards, bro. Like as long as we had Rick and I don't know with Mac.
I guess you're right because we don't have no small guards. We don't have none.
And that's what makes
Like,
me mad when we get
6'4".
into that shooting the three pattern, because it's like, bro, y'all can get downhill, bro. Like
whenever y'all want to.
Y'all not 6'1", and y'all not Peyton Siva getting down in the midst of the trees and having the crab dribble out because you can't finish if you didn't blow by nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
you have your body and you can fight through
bro,
contact.
Mikel shot a floater from the fucking elbow the other day on the left side, bro. Nigga shot a floater off the glass. Like, that's unheard of, cuz. So that's all I'm saying is just like, I guess we just not used to seeing bigger guards, you know what I'm saying? Because we just not used to it.
So, do you feel like, I've been noticing this, whenever we go through our little scoring droughts or whatever, Adley be coming through with a tough two. Like, I don't know if you've been noticed, but like when we go on our scoring droughts, we give Hadley, and I know how Domo feels about Hadley, so I just had to bring it up and say
He's been efficient, bro.
He's been as the water flows, he's been a stake in the.
I'll give it to him.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Like it be times where I'd be like, no, and then I'd be like, all right.
Thank you. That's what I'd be.
Okay, okay. Long as somebody else said it, I feel you. I'm with you right there, cuz. I'm with you right there, cuz I'd be like, no, okay. He give you that rush.
When he's
like,
licking the pass, look.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
He's licking the pass.
Pass it back around.
And then he faces up, and then you see him start to attack, and he brings that ball out, and he's about to do his crossover, and he's about to spin into his back down, and then you know from there he's about to back down, and then maybe spin over his shoulder into some shit.
It's messed up because as much as I be talking about him, when you look at his stats, he always got double digits. But it just be feeling like his points be coming at like, you know, like a time when we don't need it, and it looks good on the stat sheet. But just be like, bruh, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? When I needed you to make that one bucket, you didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? You shot it,
you got
but
your
you
shit
didn't make
beat.
it.
You got your shit beat. Some shit like that.
He's playing out of position.
He is.
But
it's
it's like he's morphed into that.
He's
too,
morphed
though,
into
he don't
that.
need to be that guy on this team. You know what I'm saying? He had to be that guy on last year's team, but on this team, he don't gotta be that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why you keep doing this, bro? Like, why
sometimes
you keep
with our
doing
bigs
this?
being
like, bro,
maybe our
you,
team
bro.
too. I just feel like sometimes he's out there because he's a coach on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so hold on. I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question.
He's good though. We're not saying he's not good. We're just
he's good. I like him, bro. I'll just be like, you know, he's not my favorite.
When you start playing against some top 15, 20
and
teams.
I appreciate him for what he's done for the university and who he is to both two teams.
Yep.
All right, let me ask y'all this question: who is y'all most memorable person that you didn't like on the Louisville squad? Like, you remember him, but you like, bruh, he got on my nerves. I can't man off rip.
Jared Swapshire.
He's gotta be number one, bro. Jared Swapshire has to be number one. Who you got, Rashid?
Hold on. Bro, I gotta go through the archives, man. Like
VJ King.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one too, Marcus. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
I'm a hater. I sound like I'm the world's biggest hater. Why you got a burn book? Why you got a burn book for UofL players?
VJ King. Oh, it was a good one too. I ain't gonna lie. VJ King. I got another one for y'all. Darius Perry. When he lost us at Virginia game, bro, I was like, hey, dog, you need to take your shit and go.
Mary used to make me mad just because he was hyped up to be such a good shooter, and I'd be like, bro, I don't see you.
With Mike Mara. I with Mike Mara.
I don't know. I went to school. We were there with him. I don't know how I feel about Mike.
I with Mike Mara, bro.
He was just
with Mike Mara.
This man was calling the greatest shooter like he's ever.
I think it's
He
Rick's
was,
fault.
bruh,
I think it's
no,
Rick's
it was
fault.
cut,
That
but
was
you-
Rick's fault.
No, but look though, here's the thing too. Y'all gotta
That's
think. Rick he always had him a white boy that was cold, bro, for some reason. So like when Kyle Curry took that step and he was athletic too, every time Rick said something about a white boy that could shoot, everybody was gonna compare him to Kyle Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it was.
I don't even.
And especially after Curry posterized that. I forget who it was against Pitt. Was it?
Nah, it's against. It was
Ooh, I
against.
got another.
It wasn't
That was
against
the other
Pitt. It was
topic.
against Notre Dame.
That was the another topic.
Dame.
Hold on.
It was
Hold
against
on.
Notre Dame.
There it is.
Nah, man.
I gotta write
But-
it down so we don't forget.
But nah,
What?
the white shooter thing, like that's Rick's fault, man. He put too much pressure on him because we live in a city where the media is gonna ask you after every game, why didn't you shoot well? But if he's the best shooter in the world, that was short sighted by Rick to me. I think he was trying to build confidence in him, blah blah blah. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I can't talk to my shooters. Just shoot, nigga. Don't talk to me. I won't talk to you. Just shoot. Because as soon as I start talking to you about your shot, now you thinking about I'm not doing none of that. Just shoot the ball. That's just me.
Disappointing when not necessarily I didn't like him, but Blackshear, just I don't know if Rick
That's VJ
broke him
King
down.
category for me. You know, he did better
No,
than
I feel
VJ
like
category.
I feel like
than
VJ King was worse.
Was
than
it a
Black?
level
Thank
of
you,
his own?
thank you,
He
thank
was
you,
way
thank
worse.
you, thank you, Domo. Thank you.
At least-
Blackshear gave us a good freshman
Blackshear
year.
had an
He gave us a good
injury.
freshman year, and
At
he gave
least-
us a good last 10 games.
At least Blackshear had an injury, and he kind of battled back, and he was a
Right.
okay. He just never got up to the hype. I've never seen VJ King. VJ King never
Right.
he never gave us what he was supposed to give us. You know what I'm saying?
He
In
was
my
the
opinion.
Jawan Pass of basketball.
That's a good
You
comparison.
said the what?
Jawan Pass, the
The
Puma
Jawan
Pass.
Pass of basketball. It's a good comparison.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know
It's a
you
good
forgot about
comparison.
Jawan Pass. And then
No,
if you
for
want to
sure.
compare, maybe Mike Mauer's the Will Gardner. I'm not gonna give him that, but Will's better than like
Will was
better than
yeah.
like,
Put some respect
Will
on
was
Will's
Will
name.
was I Will was I
Didn't
that's what,
didn't he?
that's
did
what I'm
he
saying. I
patch
don't
us
think
from who was
I don't
it?
think Mike was bad. I don't think Mike was bad. He had injuries too, Damo. He had knee injuries, didn't he?
Who? Will Gardner?
Mike Mayer?
Yeah, Mike. Well, no, Will definitely had knee injuries. So if that we could compare them in that category probably too. I'm pretty sure Mike had a knee injury too. So, but nonetheless, I was gonna say the few things I didn't like in the game was can I be playing hard, but that little turnaround weak shit that he tried to throw up that got swatted, that shit was ass. For when he backed down and turned the ball over, he backed it down for like 10 seconds against a team that likes to poke and prod and at every little thing. And he just sat there and act like a nigga and go about still as shit. Khalifa, I didn't like that at all.
Shout out to Nick Coffey. Nick Coffey made a tweet and I was crying, bro. He said when Khalifa decides to be strong with the ball, it'll be his first time.
That's disgusting. Nick is stupid for that one. Nick is stupid. I don't even be following him like that no more.
I
He's
was
stupid.
crying, bro.
I
I
used to listen
said,
to
hey,
his
that's
show.
true. I said, oh, that shit
And
is...
then
like
the
me and
last
him, we
one
on the
is-
same page. Like, he is the type of fan that I am.
He identifies. I'm talking about Khalifa. He's like identifies as a guard or something. I don't know.
Stop.
Oh,
Why you
man.
acting like we gotta refer to his right pronouns or something?
For real though, like he just.
He's a big
I'm
man,
gonna
but he
stand on the perimeter. I'm gonna stand on the perimeter and just.
I
throw, make
identify as a
assists.
guard. You're a big
In a
man.
big
Get your
man's
big ass
body.
get your big
Right.
ass out there and go get in the fucking
But he can't jump
He can't. He can't like
Can't jump
explode.
over a court.
at
Pause.
all. Right, a piece of
He can't-
paper. That's what I always say.
But it's not even about jumping. It's about taking an explosive step. It's about doing anything
Right.
that takes explosion. That takes
No,
the
for
great
real.
Khali. The great Khali.
Right, too
and
big for
then-
your own good.
The last thing I was gonna say, y'all. Mikel, I'm gonna strangle. I shouldn't say it like that. Mikel, like, bro, if you keep throwing that wraparound
One hand
dodgeball of a
pass?
pass I'm gonna lose my shit. I should just do a compilation of those passes you threw, bro. That is the most just dodgeball cuff. I'm gonna throw it at somebody's head, and if it hits somebody, that's cool. If it doesn't,
boy, that one from Kobe Rogers, I don't know who he was throwing that one to. He tried to throw a skip pass. That was 30 feet in the air.
He did it twice. He did it twice, and I was thinking
bro,
to myself,
what are you doing?
boy, you are not in the
end
NBA
of the game,
yet,
bro.
dog.
Like you talking about Mikel at the end of the game, bro. They trying to press, and it's like, bro, you gotta be able to break this, bro. Like, what are you doing?
And it's like not enough reps, or like him not in that position enough. Because I watch him come off a screen and hit his like B read on a pick and roll and a split second right in the shooter's pocket to a wide open three. So I'm like, I know you can make the right decision before you can even see the play happen.
Right.
So it's just like, calm down.
Just him being a
it's calm down. It is. It's just
he
like,
still has bad plays, bad reads, where
bad,
he just like,
and it's bad habits.
yo, what are you doing? You overconfident sometimes. Sometimes just like, oh, I can make that.
Right, exactly. And it's just
instead
like,
of being like,
just make the
you
play.
see that's a bad read. Don't try
it. Like the little voice is in his head still like, you can get it. You can get it.
I can do it.
You're talented. You're a top 10 pick. Yeah. So, yep, that's it about that. Do y'all watch any of the UK game? UK, Florida. You watch any of it, Domo? Y'all didn't miss anything besides the fact that what does UK do best? Get down early and then outplay the other team, the last 30 minutes and still lose the game. WOAH was 1 for 14. They wasn't going to win on the road against Florida. Aberdeen did Florida's too good for them in the front court. I mean, it's just simple as that. So, shout out to, if we want to get local, shout out to Sean East. Y'all know Sean East?
I seen that. Yep.
He made the G League All-Star game after averaging 17.8 points, 3 rebounds, 5.5 assists this season so far for the Salt Lake City Stars. Is that who he is representing? I think so. If not, it was Toronto. But anyways, he had a couple points in the game, but shout out to the Jeffersonville product. And then speaking of people, where's your bees at?
What bees?
For Ballard?
Yeah. Allen Houston coming through sniping. Snipers are snipers. Snipers are snipers.
What was it?
He was in a team competition with Towns and them. He was smacking them.
That New York team.
Yeah, he was smacking. You know he's the assistant GM. So shout out Allen Houston. Shout out.
I gotta ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel? What do y'all feel about? What do y'all feel about the NBA right now?
We're about to get to it. Don't worry, Domo. This is why. Nope, Domo. We're gonna get to it. Hold on.
That no was probably for both. Like, no, we're not interested, and no, we're gonna get to it.
We're gonna get to that whole thing in general. Because you didn't watch any of the All-Star game, did you, Domo?
I mean, I did earlier today. I watched the first 2 games.
Okay, cool.
No, I watched the second. I watched the second game when
second and third game.
No, I just watched the second game when
LeBron and KD.
When it was De'Aaron Fox hit the game winner. So it might have been game 1. I think it was game 1. It was because I seen it from the beginning.
Nah.
And I don't know how the formula. I don't know how it works. So I see that they trying.
Round robin.
I don't know how it works.
It was a little better.
It's better, but we'll get to that in a second. I guess leading off that, Dame Lillard won a 3-point contest. He's been sitting at home coming off a torn Achilles. So there's one thing that nigga can do is shoot. Like, you know, when you just be sitting around just shooting, you don't even be hooping, and you just a better set shooter than everybody. Like, that's what I feel like happened on that one. Dunk contest. I saw some terrible things, and I saw some good things. I saw some terrible things. So, you know what you do? First thing you do is you don't let Jackson
Hayes?
No, Jason Richardson's son.
Oh. What did he do? I didn't watch it at all.
He attempted like a 360 baseline.
Is that the one that fell on his head?
On his back and fell on his back.
Yeah.
That's Jason Richardson's son. He tried to do the dunk his dad did.
Right. Interesting.
Jace Richardson. Jace. I said Jackson. Jace Richardson.
Look,
J-A-C-E.
I ain't saying my answer is 100%, oh, this will work, but have an idea.
Me
Go
too.
get those dunk league dunkers to
Me
face
too.
off against.
I agree. And make
That's
them
what
face
I've
against
been
them.
I mean,
saying.
you
The
got to do
same
something.
thing.
It's obvious.
I've been saying the
It's
same
obvious, right?
thing, bro. Like,
It's
I've been saying the
obvious,
same
right?
thing. We don't need to. People keep saying we need to see LeBron. We need to see Anthony Edwards. LeBron messed this up.
No, we
No, bro.
don't.
We need to see people that are dunkers, and that's what they do. People want to see original dunks, and it's hard to do an original dunk these days because almost every dunk has
Yep.
been done. But at this point in time,
And
bro,
perfectly.
like, get the top dunkers in the world and
That's
give
what they
them a
sitting around
platform.
doing, is thinking of
Yeah.
how to innovate dunking.
And give
they're
them
not
give
doing
them a
it
platform to do it.
because they know that all the shit that comes with it. But at the end of the day, they got to bend the knee because that's crazy. Like, you're not creating the talent that can do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Or wants to do it.
you're going to have to go, yeah, or wants
Or
to do
wants
it
to do
because
it.
you paying them so much money for their first job. Why would they go work overtime when they already make enough,
When they
when they
supposed to
make
be
too
on
much
break.
money as is? I can't spend it all. And they on break. Right. Exactly. And you want me come in on my break and work overtime. Oh, I get paid too much. So I'm salary, by the way. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
I take every time off I can get.
This is like, nah, you ain't doing that. So, but anyways, at the end of the day, that needs to get fixed more than anything. Well, I'm not gonna say more than anything, just because we've seen that the All-Star game actually was kind of good so far, that I would put that above everything right now.
No, it moved ahead. Like, for real, they was actually out there playing, like I said, because of the format they used, which was World versus Stars versus Stripes. The Stars was the young dudes, the Stripes was the older, or vice versa.
Right.
But
So it was
everybody felt
ageism
pride
and
in
nationalism.
the old nigga was like, no, I want to, you know what I mean, show these young dudes we still got it. The young dudes was like, you used to see LeBron and KD and Kawhi across from you, like, I'm going at you. Then the world's like, you know, hey, we want to put on for everybody. Wemby don't play. As in, like, he takes it all serious. So he's like, I
love it.
Right.
I love it. I absolutely love when Wemby's on the court and the All-Star. I need more of that. You know what I'm saying?
So they
figured it out.
Better. It's further ahead than the.
They figured something out. Yes, they figured something
I
out.
watched the Celebrity All-Star game and didn't watch actual NBA the weekend. But I watched the Celebrity game just to be entertained.
Was Drewski in it again?
No.
Thank goodness. All right. Trying to think. All right. So we talking about watching, not watching. That's the perfect segue. How do you feel about, we'll finish with Domo because I think he'll have probably a more compelling perspective on it, since I do not watch the NBA. I have not made a single bet on any sport the past year, so I watch sports less because of that. And then on top of that, the NBA has an obvious issue when it comes to, I talked about it with my mom. We spent the whole hour talking about it. The oversaturation, the too many games, the not caring enough, the trying to globalize the sport, giving me international stars when my American home-rooted stars are leaving, and just all this combined, this whole flux. I've watched 20 times more college women's basketball this year than I have NBA. So women, I'm not part of the problem. I'm part of the solution. So whatever y'all be doing, give me all that shit. And then, but in all seriousness, what's the problem with the NBA?
The problems?
Problems.
I mean,
you can just name them off.
I mean, like, it's boring. It's background noise. It's, when I put it on, it's background noise. Like, I'm not sitting there like, I used to like really like, right, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm watching
Sunday.
this game.
Remember when we were Sundays
Now,
as kids and LeBron and Dwayne was playing each other, and it was like, I gotta watch this shit.
I gotta see this. Like, or if Dallas, you know, knowing Dallas is coming up playing, like, I would love to watch Dallas versus LA or whoever, you know what I mean? Dallas versus Phoenix. Now, I don't be knowing their record. I'd be like, I'm like, oh, damn, we're doing bad this year. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know how bad, I'll say. You know what I mean? Because I don't watch it. I can't sit here and pretend like I do. So, like, I can't even tell you the problem because I don't watch it. So, it's boring.
So I don't have a team and you have a team, and we still feel the same way about it.
Like,
that's also a big problem, Rashid. Like you have a team. I'm more casual than you. I'm more of a player oriented. You're a team oriented, and we still feel the same way. We don't have the players or the team.
I mean,
I guess that draws us in.
What I can say is like, they ain't playing hard enough. I don't like what I'm seeing when I do watch it. It's just the type of basketball. Domo touched on this.
So
like
it is the product.
The first time
it's the product.
He got on here with us, like last year. The product itself, like just basketball, it trickles down from the NBA to everybody else. And I don't like what I see, so I don't really watch until playoffs come around, where the style changes a little bit.
That's interesting because Jeff Teague and all the podcasters frame it as the AAU is actually it's not Reaganomics of trickling down. It's actually
going up.
It's going up. So it's interesting to listen to you say it from that perspective.
No, actually, I will actually agree with that. After I said it, I was like thinking about it. I'm like, it used to trickle down. Now, but that's right, because those kids are coming up now. Like,
but who are they getting? But who are they looking to? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're blaming the kids, but the kids, they don't have no template. Who are they looking at? Who's their templates? It's the NBA game.
It's a lot of things, y'all. It's a lot of things.
They picked weird people to. Paul George was a lot of people's template, and I ain't nothing against Paul, but just people like, or just be like, that's our GOAT. I'm like,
there was somebody said that's
Jason Tatum.
Player,
Jason
bro.
Tatum's the same way. Jason Tatum's the same way. They all love Jason Tatum. Why they love Jason Tatum for? We don't understand it.
All right.
He's relatively. No, I'm talking about like you don't model somebody off somebody who can hoop. You model somebody off of something that I'm trying to achieve to be. And I'm not saying that because he didn't win any championships.
I
mean, that's cool.
I would say in that case, because he's
because
one
he
of
jumps
those,
on the Olympic team, he starts airballing and hitting the backboard.
He's not an alien like Wemby, but he's a unicorn type of player. To be able to be 6'10" and do what he's able to do, I would want to model my game after that too. Like if I'm 6'10" and I can dribble, pass, shoot, and finish at the rim, that's pretty good. Going back to the question overall. The question overall is, the answer, I'll give my answer to it is like, it's a multitude of things. Like Rashid said, it's the product, and I think it's just oversaturation of everything. So you got to remember, like, there used to be mystique, right? There used to be mystique with basketball players. So, we used to talk about, like, when somebody had a hoop mixtape, they was cold, right? We see hoop mixtapes out of everybody.
Everybody got one.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no mystique with players, and then the players that do have the chance to like take over the reins, like of being the face, they don't take it over. Something always happens. So it's like a couple years ago was Ja. Like Ja had the chance to be the face of the league. Then he did all the stupid stuff, and then it's like,
I thought Jason was before him though.
Yeah, but then he didn't win finals. Then he didn't win finals MVP. So that took away.
Zion had an opportunity.
Zion had an opportunity. He looked like me, and he can't lose weight. You know what I'm saying? And he stayed hurt.
Crazy.
And he stayed hurt.
And he loved women. And he loved Mariah.
Right.
Hey, that
Hold
is
on,
wild,
real quick,
bro.
Oh, listen, real quick.
I'm laughing.
We'll get right back to it. You could tell he's from like somewhere that didn't have like no women, because his like
he's from South Carolina, bro. He's from South Carolina.
He's from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
I'm talking about his little city though. His city where he. Do you see the woman he's picking?
South Carolina.
Do you see the woman he's picking?
He's from Spartanburg, South Carolina, dog. The only thing they have there is a airport.
So like that's the first girl he's seen, he was like, "Oh my God!" Like. That's
the definition of money can't unlame a lame.
It really is, though.
I think it's just a multitude of things, like I was saying, the oversaturation, the accessibility to the good players, and then people not taking over once they have everybody's attention. Like, I feel like the only person that's like taken over are the two people that have tried to take over and like are doing an okay job is Ant-Man, Shay. But I feel like with Shay is like his personality is so reserved that it's like he's not giving you anything to make you want to like root for him. But like the people that root against him talk about he's a foul merchant. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no antagonist and protagonist to his personality. You know what I mean? Like every star has had something against them to where people hate him and where people like him. People love Jordan. People hated Jordan. People loved Kobe. People hated Kobe. People love LeBron.
Polarizing.
People hate LeBron. Right? There's no polarizing
I don't give a
person.
damn about Shay. I don't give a damn if he scores 50. I don't care if he.
See what I'm saying?
I don't care.
There's no
care.
polarizing figure.
He
in
went to
NBA.
UK, y'all. He went to UK, and we don't care.
That's crazy, right?
So there's no.
I agree with you, but a part of that.
I feel like the only polarizing person like that can take that it is Ant-Man because of he's who he is, and of course people don't like how he be conducting himself, but he's unapologetically himself. But like
Me too, really.
I don't know, he just hasn't
He's an
taken that next
unapologetic
step.
black person. You can't sell that. You can't sell that. You can't sell unapologetically black to a white nation. You can't sell that. Let's just keep it a buck about that too. You can't. So it's like we want to give it to you, but
then it's just too hard to find.
I'm scared.
I'm scared to give you the key to the crib while I'm gone.
And then it's too hard to find the games. They're in too many places, right? So it's like it used to be only 2 places you could find the game: ESPN, TNT. Right?
Yep.
But now you got Amazon Prime, you got NBC, you got ESPN. It's all over the place.
Because he's broke out, need more money. They're not broke. They already they're upgrading $1 billion deals to multi-billion-dollar deals. Like
right.
It's hard times over here as we re-up on multi-billion-dollar deals.
I just get on Hulu and hope it's on there. If I can't find it on like ESPN.
Right.
I'm
Not
like,
me.
Please.
I need one of them boxes.
See, it used to be too.
My dad got one.
Stay up and
he does. He got one.
I used to want to stay up and watch the.
Me too. Mine too.
What y'all talking about? One of them boxes?
The boxes. Yep.
They got everything.
He got my mom on board. My mom was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have the box. You can't watch this."
Right.
I'm like, "Don't try to talk down on me. Don't try to talk down on me."
Don't tell my dad you can't watch something. He's telling you he's gonna tell you about it. He's gonna sell it to you, bro.
My bad, Domo.
No, you
Right.
Keep going though.
That's it, bro. I
Even
mean,
though-
that's it. That's it when it comes to the NBA. I don't know if it's anything that you can do at this point in time to fix it.
That was gonna be my thing.
And then it's just I feel
So
like it's,
Jordan fixed it back in the day. We waiting for that.
And Kobe kind of fixed like the bridge because remember when after Jordan left, we were just fiending who's gonna be the next? Who's gonna be the next? It was like, I guess Kobe, but he was so young. You know what I'm saying? Tracy, Allen Iverson. It was a group effort until LeBron came. Really,
LeBron. See, this is why I get mad at people that like hate LeBron so much. I'd be like you could feel how you feel about his style of play, whatever. But I'm like, bro, when he retires, like there isn't gonna be a destination game, and it's already you don't have to. I mean, he's old now. It is what it is. Like he did his thing, but there ain't gonna be nobody like, oh, I gotta see.
Nope.
It's just like whatever.
If
maybe Wemby sometime, right?
No, but Wemby needs a counterpart though. There needs to be polarization. Like, what is there? Only thing about Wemby is that
there has to be somebody on the other side. It's just like superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Batman had Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have somebody on the. Yeah, you need somebody on the other side that's gonna. That's why I said Shay and Ant-Man are trying to put it there. You know what I'm saying? And then they was trying to do it this year.
Yeah, they're trying.
They was trying to do it this year, looking like the Spurs and the Thunder would be each other's. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
right.
I don't know if it can be sold right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll see during playoff time.
I agree.
since we had the wrestlers on, this is a good comparison. Wemby, back in the day when like Hulk Hogan and them was there, they would get foreign villains to like go against them, and that would just rile up the American crowds.
The All-American.
Wemby is the foreign villain, the foreign heel.
But we have a team of
baby face.
We have a team of foreign villains almost. So him, Jokic, and Luka,
we need a baby face.
But it almost has to become like a team, like you saying, it has to be group effort because like there's just nothing polarizing. Just like there's nothing whatever. And then just think about Shaq and Yao. Think about all the people Shaq went against from his early to his older, where it's just like that's what also made it. Or Kobe had, like I said, Tracy and I'm missing plenty of people. I'm missing plenty of people. AI, who did he play in the finals? Like you said, New Jersey. Did he play New Jersey one year in the finals?
I think so. Vince Carter,
J-Kid.
The Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like it needed like that whole aesthetic, or even like I don't know, Tracy going to Houston, just all that stuff. It all has to offset, bro. And it's just like I don't see that right now. I just see a whole bunch of foreign people winning, and I see a whole bunch of American people. Okay, let me bring this into the next part. Do y'all see this? This is my final point. This is what I was gonna bring it to. Is this gonna affect? Have we seen our final gold medal of our days past? Is this Wemby's and they shit going forward for the foreseeable future? Who's our Team USA? Name our next Olympic team. Who's gonna get us a gold? And do you see it happening? Because otherwise, the world is the domination.
They don't care. They don't care. Like,
damn. I guess
you know what I mean? How
I agree with
it's gonna be. He's about to name a bunch of players that you can probably be like, he probably don't give a damn.
Ant is.
I think Ant just adopted it because he was with KD and LeBron, and those are his idols, especially KD. So he's probably adopting it finally. You know, they probably told him like, nah, you got to care about this stuff, bro. Like,
damn. So you
but Ant cares about the game.
He does about the game. I'm talking about like gold, like this country pride.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think he cares, but who outside of him?
Oh yeah.
But I feel like he's still competitive in the game, in a league that's not competitive. He still wants to smoke. He still searches for that shit.
I feel like you have to put Jaylen. You gonna have to find a way to put Jaylen Brown on the team. Like he's competitive.
Yes,
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson. That's the same thing I said. I said the Jalen.
Devin Booker.
Yes, we're going. And then you're probably going to say Jason Tatum, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if he would go back. I don't know him and Halliburton. Why would they go back? Damn, bro, that's a good one. That's good, bro. I don't know.
What I'm saying. And then big men, and then what big men are going to match up? Jalen Duran and your boy out in Utah now, Jackson Jr.
Jaren.
Yeah, Jaren.
Who's our big men?
I bet you every player you're thinking of you're probably like, damn, he's foreign.
Cade Cunningham.
Damn, he's foreign. Because that's what's happening.
Cade Cunningham.
I'll give you Cade. I'll give you Cade. I like Cade.
Cade Cunningham.
I like Cade.
Player.
He's
Donovan Mitchell.
He's legit. He just still needs to.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's what I thought too. This is going to be 2028 though.
8.
So it's going to be 2 more seasons.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
so you've named like 4 or 5 players. Is that gold medal?
I mean, I feel like they got the talent to be. Yes, they just don't have the allure of other teams.
I think it's our front court, y'all, because we named off all guards.
Those other countries, they play together from when they pick up a basketball.
We got Joel Embiid.
And that's what another thing that made them catch up is their team chemistry.
I know. That's why I said that. That's
a good one, bro. I can't lie to you. That's a good one, man. I don't know. That's a good one.
That's what I'm saying.
It don't sound like automatic gold medal, bro. I'm sorry. Those players are good. They're really good.
I say that because it's going to be in L.A. It's going to be in L.A. So
maybe I froze up. I didn't see.
Yeah, man. You froze up. You froze up. Yeah. But no, man, I just had to ask those questions about the NBA All-Star because I feel like what we're about to see is about to be a trend that is about to develop, and we're about to look back and be like,
Remember last year I did that MVP chart. When was the last American?
So, anything else y'all want to talk about before we get off this?
Okay.
All right, that was another one. ODDBall. You know what it is. Rate, review, subscribe. Shout out to our community.
Our community. Gotta do this for my community.